What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Open Mind. And yo, I gotta speak on this shit, y'all. This shit is crazy to me. And I'm sure a lot of y'all already know this, but I'm gonna speak on it and kind of put a bug in y'all ear and let y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Join me in my thoughts. It's just thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see if I'm crazy. Our justice system is fucked. I mean, like, really fucking. We have a sad justice system. The process, the protocols, the first step to the last step, the way this shit is set up is retarded, man. Now I'm speaking on Jussie and R.Kelly. Not them two people specifically, but the Chicago Police Department justice system. The state of Illinois justice system. Cause I ain't even gonna say the Chicago Police Department. Nah. It's the state of Illinois justice system. Because the Chicago Police Department are only following the laws of the state. They only enforcing the laws that are written by the state, legislators. How is it that Jussie Smollet can be immediately sentenced for lying about an attack, but R.Kelly can post bail in 2 fucking days and get a trial for raping little girls? So you're telling me, America, you're telling me that Jussie Smollet can lie about being attacked, whether it was, because we still don't know the full details of his case. His case is not finalized. Everybody assumes he's lying because there's some holes in his story, which I agree, there's some holes in his story. But I'm just comparing the lesser of the two evils here. That's all I'm doing. I'm comparing the lesser of the two evils. Jussie is the lesser of the two evils between him and R.Kelly. Jussie is not R.Kelly. Jussie did not rape little girls or little boys. Jussie did not rape anybody to our knowledge. He's being tried in the court of public opinion for lying about a hate crime. R.Kelly is being prosecuted or charged with raping young girls and sex trafficking. Robert Kraft, the billionaire Patriots owner, is being charged with sex trafficking. But Jussie Smollet is gonna get sentenced, probably more than likely, for lying about an attack, lying about a hate crime. Robert Kraft and R.Kelly can walk free and be free until the trial comes to prosecute them, which you're probably gonna get off because, well, I don't think R.Kelly's gonna get off, but I got a feeling Robert Kraft's gonna get off. He's a fucking billionaire. He's not going to fucking jail for this shit, man. It's a bad look on the Patriots. It's a bad look on the NFL. But ultimately, Robert Kraft's not going to jail. He's a billionaire. They're not gonna let him go to jail. He's a fucking billionaire. And it's white. Look at just put it like this, yo. Better way to look at the justice system. R. Kelly is in trouble for raping young black girls. Robert Kraft is supposedly in trouble for these sex trafficking of white girls. See the difference here? It's money and it's skin color. All I'm saying is this: our justice system is fucked up, yo. Our justice system is fucked. Our minds are fucked. How many of you niggas went in on Jussie? And versus the amount that's still going in on Jussie. They ain't got too much to say about R. Kelly. And again, I say, this video ain't necessarily about them two, or even Robert Kraft. The video is about how the justice system handles this shit. First of all, a judge decides whether to give a person bail or not. The judge didn't have to give R.Kelly bail. He didn't have to. The judge is the judge in the case. He is the judge, he or she. You're the judge. You decide a person's fate. You went to law school, you got a degree, you got elected to the position. You are the fucking judge. You can decide who gets what. You're the enforcer of the law. And you have options as a judge. You can go to the fullest extent of the law. You can slap a person on the wrist. You can dismiss a case. You the fucking judge. You set the bail. You decide if they can even have bail. Because some people are a flight risk. Y'all done it before. In murder cases. Y'all done it in rape cases. Y'all done it in pedophile cases. You judges have done it. Y'all have set the bail for certain people. And not set the bail for certain people. Certain crimes, certain incidents. At your discretion because you are the judge. Yes, there are laws that in place that a judge has to enforce, but the judge also has that his or her own discretion as to which law they're going to enforce. How many times have we seen a judge let a teenager who's their first time offender, let them walk out the courtroom on some type of community service type of shit? You know, miniature probation. You ain't on probation or something. You're not this, but I don't want to see you in my courtroom no more. So 40 hours of community service. No jail time. You ain't but 15, 16 years old. You got your whole life ahead of you. How many times have we heard a female judge or a male judge let a teenager walk free from robbing a store or getting into a fight and it's their first offense, and the judge let them go on some community program shit and you never see them in court no more? Judges have the discretion to do these things. Prosecutors, DAs, y'all have the discretion. It is at your discretion to enforce the laws that are on the books in each state. Laws are there, but y'all are the law enforcement, the police, the judge, the prosecutor, the DA. Y'all enforce the law. And why is it that R.Kelly can be free? While awaiting trial for rape, Jussie Smollet is facing prison time immediately after his lie. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. This shit's gotta stop. This shit's gotta change. Look, 2019, it's already March coming up. March is here almost. Might as well say it's here. A couple more days. Two more days. March is here. We 3 months into the year, man. This year finna fly past. Get y'all asses out. Register yourself to vote in your state, your county. Not necessarily the president. If you want to participate in the presidential election, by all means do so. But I really, truly, if anything, want y'all to vote locally. Vote in your county, vote in your state, and vote zero in on the law enforcement people. Which district attorney's term is about to be up, or which district attorney need to be unseated by somebody else trying to come in. The judge in your district. If your judge's seat is up and somebody's running for judge in your county, look up that person. Look up the people running in your local elections next year. Look it up. Because even if their term isn't up, somebody could challenge them. They have a right to challenge them next year. Even though next year is not necessarily a primary, it's not the midterm. In the event, though, it's an election year, so people have a right to challenge certain positions of government if they choose to. Because sometimes people's terms are not up. And next year they don't have to run for election. But there's a person challenging them. Because it's an election year, and they can only challenge them during an election year. They can't challenge them right now. You can't challenge them on the odd number of years. Gotta be even numbered years. Whether it's a midterm election or presidential election, everybody's position can be challenged by somebody. Look and see who's challenging your district attorneys and your judges and your county and your city and your state. Research those people and unseat them if need be. And put somebody in place that is going to enforce common sense laws. It is common sense that R.Kelly should sit in jail until his trial, not roam free. He is being charged with with trafficking and sexual assault and rape of little girls, teenage girls. That's the charge that's on his head. He should not have had bail. He should not have been given the opportunity for bail. Jussie Smollet, we don't know for sure 100% he lied. We all just believe he lied because his story sounds fucking crazy as hell. But the FBI stepped in on Jussie Smollet's case and found some discrepancies in Chicago Police Department's investigation. The FBI report does not line up with the city of Chicago Police Department's report on Jussie. So technically, we don't know shit. We all still speculating Jussie Smollet, even if we think he's lying, even if our heart and souls tell us he's lying. The FBI stepped into the police department's case in Chicago and found some serious fucking discrepancies in their investigation as per Jussie Smollet's hate crime attack. We still don't know. We can still continue to believe that Jussie lied. We have the right to do that because, yes, I don't believe 100% his story per se doesn't sound right. But at the end of the day, the FBI stepped in and their report does not match Chicago Police Department's report as they investigated the shit. Okay, fine and dandy. That's out the way. Put Jussie to the side. His shit's not as nearly as severe as Robert Kraft and R.Kelly. Not nearly, not close to severe. Yes, Jussie, if he lied, may have did a disservice to people who actually experience hate crimes. That's the severity of Jussie if he come out that he lied. The severity of Jussie Smollet is, okay, there's people who really are being attacked by MAGA supporters like the motherfucking, for example, the lieutenant, Coast Guard lieutenant who was plotting to kill only Democrats running for election next year. No Republicans were said to have been premeditated. He had hard drives and paperwork. He had it all planned out. They seized everything. They got his guns that he locked up. He behind bars. That shit got no press. Maybe one or two news outlets covered the lieutenant, Coast Guard lieutenant, who was plotting to kill all Democrats, only no Republicans, and some journalists. He was going to kill some journalists who he felt were right or left-wing journalists, and every goddamn Democrat running for president next year. That was his plans. Lieutenant in the Coast Guard. Do you know how long you have to be in the Coast Guard to be a lieutenant? A lieutenant is 10 years minimum. You have to have a minimum of 10 years just to even take the lieutenant test to be a Coast Guard, to be a lieutenant in the Coast Guard. They don't guarantee you're going to pass it. But 10 years is a fucking minimum. You can't even think to rank up to lieutenant if you ain't been in there for 5, 6, 7 years. 10 years at minimum, and probably some more requirements that I don't know about because I ain't been in the military in a while, so shit could have changed. But when I was in the military as a young man in the Air Force, I looked up all of the branches and all of the requirements. And to my knowledge, to my remembrance, back in 99, 2000, you got to put some years in the military to move up to a lieutenant rank. This motherfucker had access to all the guns. They seized all his artillery. He had enough shit to level a city block, man. He was gonna fuck some shit up. He had sniper rifles, AR-15s, grenades, bombs he was gonna make. Shit to make bombs, C4, automatic weapons, handguns. He had all type of shit. Straight up John Rambo and this motherfucker about to fuck some shit up. They got him. They arrested him. He's behind bars. Oh, yes. But it got no fucking press. The motherfucker who getting press is Jussie Smollet. He getting more press than R.Kelly. He getting more press than Robert Kraft. Jussie's lie seems to be more severe than Robert Kraft and R.Kelly. That's what I'm saying. How in the fuck our justice system allow Robert Kraft and R.Kelly to be able to walk free, as they have been charged and arrested for the crimes that's supposed to be, that's what they've arrested for. The crimes in question, is what I'm trying to say. Listen to my words. The crimes in question of rape and sex trafficking for Robert Kraft and Robert Kelly. These two men are not behind bars as we speak. They're not behind bars. They're not locked up. Of course, a trial was set for their cases. Obviously, that's the judicial system, that's the protocols, the step-by-step, one-by-one process as you either go to jail or defend yourself. But until the trial begins, in a lot of cases with people who don't have money, they stay in jail because they can't post bail. But there are some cases where some judges don't give a fuck how much money going on. For example, Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff didn't get bail. They made Bernie Madoff ass sit in jail until his trial, and then he went to jail and was convicted. The Enron scandal. I'm just saying, come on, man. The justice system is crazy, yo. It's crazy. The Chicago Police Department is fucking crazy. Y'all investigating Jussie Smollet and R.Kelly. Y'all want to put Jussie Smollet behind bars better than y'all want to put R.Kelly behind bars. The energy from these detectives and these prosecutors and agents who represent the city of Chicago, the chiefs or whoever the fuck these people are. The law enforcement. Say that, because I can't say their names. I just been seeing these motherfuckers doing interviews on the news talking about Jussie Smollet and how the case is. Y'all got all this contempt, disdain, condescendence for fucking Jussie. But the R. Kelly shit, we'll have to, everyone presumes innocent until their day in court. Everyone deserves their day in court. When asked about R. Kelly, but when asked about Jussie, y'all ready to lock his ass up so quick. I don't understand the energy in Chicago right now as far as the police is concerned. This is the police department in Chicago. Not the people, not the public, not the citizens, just the police department in Chicago who are both investigating the R. Kelly and Jussie Smollet shit. The state of Illinois, the judicial system in Illinois is fucked up, man. Like, how does a man who's been accused of raping little girls on tape, how does he get to be free? How does he get bail? It's not that he came up with the money. The judge set the bail. Judge didn't have to set the bail. The judge didn't have to give him $1 million bail. The judge could have said no bail because he's a flight risk. You see what I'm saying? The judge could have been like, this is a severe case. I ain't letting your ass out. You gonna sit your ass in jail till your court date. Put him in, he ain't got to be a general population. Y'all can isolate him to keep him alive so motherfuckers don't kill him before his case. So he can be in solitary confinement or somewhere secluded away from general population of jail, but jail nonetheless, because he don't need to be free till his trial for raping girls. That motherfucker don't need to be free. Robert Kraft don't need to be free. Understand me? I'm not taking sides on the cases. My issue, this video is about the justice system in the state of Illinois. Chicago Police Department they have history of muffing cases. The fact that R. Kelly got off in Chicago. R. Kelly was able to get acquitted in Chicago. Chicago. Jussie Smollet on his way to jail, for we all assume, they can't wait to lock his ass up. But R.Kelly gets to be free after being charged, indicted, and arrested for raping little girls. The tape has been viewed, and they deemed that he should be locked up. They seen the tape in Chicago. His lawyer, R. Kelly's lawyer, hasn't seen the tape yet, as of today. But the police department seen the tape, and they decided to go arrest him. How in the fuck does he get bail? The judge seen the fucking tape. Yo, man, it's your boy Open Mind, bruh. I'm dropping some knowledge today on the grind. I'm finna get back on the grind, man. This shit was on my mind heavy. I was up this morning, you know what I'm saying, getting the grind, getting headed to the grind, and I caught some radio news and some YouTube news on my way, cause I'm out and about. And yo, it just got me thinking, man, like, how in the fuck this nigga get to be free? How does he even get the opportunity for bail? But y'all ready to lock Jussie up quick for lying about some shit. Y'all in y'all feelings like he lied, like he really affected your life. I tell you what, if I had to pick one, I'd take Jussie Smollet over R. Kelly any day. I don't say I agree with him lying. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up ass shit. Insensitive. I would call him insensitive if it came out that he lying. He wants some attention. He's an attention whore. But it ain't the end of the world. He's not ruining nobody's lives. He's not causing a little girl to have to grow up and hate men and need fucking therapy for the rest of her life, not trusting men because she was raped as a little girl. No, he's not causing that type of psychological pain. He just disappointed some people, pissed us off, irritated us for a few seconds, and we got over that shit. I can get over Jussie. Can't get over R. Kelly. Can't get over Robert Kraft. Because that affects people's lives years and years on. This Jussie Smollett shit is probably going to be forgotten about by this summer. We're not going to be talking about Jussie Smollett in June. We're not. Because it's not that serious. We're still going to be talking about R. Kelly in June, though. And Robert Kraft in June, though. You know why? Because they trafficking sexual traffickers. Young girls are being trafficked for sex. So yes, we're going to be talking about these motherfuckers all year. Because their cases are going to drag out all fucking year. Jussie Smollett, we're not going to be talking about him, man. His shit was like, we make a bunch of memes and we roast a nigga and then we move on with our lives, bro. It's not that serious. Jussie Smollett shouldn't be getting this much press. And if y'all gonna lock Jussie Smollett up for lying, y'all better put R. Kelly under the jail. Fuck the trial. Look at the tape and lock his ass up. What the fuck we need a trial for? If you see the motherfucker on the tape and you decided to lock him up because he was on tape, the fuck you need a trial for? But that's our justice system. Our system is fucked. Get your asses out and vote, man. Get your asses out and vote. Replace these motherfuckers, bruh. Unseat these people. Research who's running. Research the people that's running for the position. And make sure that that person is better than the motherfucker who's sitting in that seat in your district, in your county, in your city, in your state. Focus more on the local politicians than the politicians in D.C. Pick a president, true, but I want y'all to focus as much as possible on who's running in your local election come next year in November. Educate yourself, familiarize yourself with these people. You don't have to know them. Look them up. Here's the most effective way to research a person running for office. You look and see what they voted on in their past. What policies they voted on. If they were a lawyer or district attorney, the cases that they handled, the ratio of black versus white, convictions. Look at a pattern of behavior as per the cases that they've worked if they're a lawyer and they running for a judge. If they're a judge and they trying to unseat another judge. Look at how many cases, how many people that judge has put behind bars versus how many people that judge has actually got some rehabilitation for, allowed them to re-enter society without locking them up, and those people never return to that courtroom. Look, that's the effective way to look up a politician. Not just look them up and see how long, not to see if they got a bachelor's degree or a master's degree or what motherfucking college they went to, what law school they went to. Obviously, they got those credentials to even get the job. Don't look up bullshit when you're looking up a politician. The most effective way to research the politician that you seeking to vote for, whether they black or white, male or female, is to look and see what policies they voted on while in that position. When they vote on a policy or vote on a law or what they supported as per the law is concerned in their past before they got to the position they at. Look at how they worked the position that they're in. For example, we're looking at Kamala Harris' past. We're not looking at her skin color. We're looking at her policies and what she did as Attorney General of San Francisco. How she handled cases. That's all it is. Make sure the politician that you voting for in your local county is better than the motherfucker that's standing there. You need a complete overhaul of our justice system. Because our priorities in our justice system is fucked up. It's your boy Open Mind. I'm finna get back on the grind. I holla. Creator bless y'all. Deuces.